Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 253. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin. With me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, Small Business Commissioner hits out at late payment offender, Starling and FreeAgent partner up to reduce admin burden, and asset finance continues to be a popular source of finance. Let's start this week's bulletin with our old friend late payment. Now, in December 2017, the government set up the Small Business Commissioner's Office. Now, this office has got two purposes. First of all, to hold larger businesses to account in terms of their late payment practices. And secondly, and perhaps more importantly, to act as an appeal route for small business owners who feel that their claims on rightful invoices due for payment are not being listened to in terms of relationships with larger businesses. Now, the Commissioner has just named and shamed Holland and Barrett for its late payment practices, which is pretty unusual. So what's happened here? Well, a technology company was owed £15,000 by Holland and Barrett for work due. The payment was well overdue on contract terms, and so the company went to the Small Business Commission's officer to ask for their help. Now, the office, rather surprisingly, weren't getting any feedback from Holland and Barrett. They were not engaging and refusing to kind of engage in any sort of conversation with the office. And of course, that clearly got their hackles up, I would imagine. However, 28 days after the complaint was lodged, payment was finally made under that invoice. So I guess the Commission's officer really did have some impact there. But they did decide to name and shame Holland and Barrett. So if you are in that situation where you've got a rightful debt due and the bigger business is really ignoring you, you can go to the Small Business Commissioner's Office website, which is smallbusinesscommissioner.gov.uk, and there you'll also find some useful resources on managing late payment, but you'll also find a link there as to how you can start an appeal to get support from the office and get that payment due to you. A really useful resource. Let's hope you don't have to use it. When it comes to running your business, I'm sure you've got more than enough to do in terms of finding new clients, servicing your existing clients, and also researching new products and services. And then, on top of that, you've got all the administrative tasks that you have to do within the business as well. Now, Starling Bank, which is a mobile-only bank, has just announced that it is partnered up via its marketplace app with FreeAgent. Now, FreeAgent are a cloud-based accounting software provider. Now, Starling Bank has got approximately 40,000 business owners using its service. FreeAgent also about 80,000 businesses in the UK using its service. So via the marketplace, with your permission, Starling will be able to share all your accounting transactions with FreeAgent, and from there then you'll be able to produce your own profit and loss, you'll be able to track when invoices are paid, you'll be able to produce your VAT returns, your self-assessment returns, all of this designed to make it so much easier in terms of managing accounting problems. So if you want to know more about both those services, just go along to their websites at starlingbank.com and freeagent.com. There you'll find out more information about the services that they can provide in order to reduce your administrative burden. To close this bulletin, our usual monthly look at what's going on in the asset finance world. Now, asset finance is a great way of purchasing hard and tangible assets within your business by means of HP and leasing arrangements. Now, the Finance and Leasing Association has released volume figures for the month of February 2019, just to see what its members are doing in terms of business written. In February 19 compared to the month of February 18, there was overall a 15% increase in terms of the volume of business written. Over the whole 12 months, that increase was 5%. Now, that compares really very favourably to bank lending, which is flatlining at best. So you can see really strong performance in that sector. So what are businesses using asset finance facilities for? Well, in the month of February, there was a 36% jump in the assets purchased in the form of commercial vehicles. IT equipment, that saw a 10% jump. And in the manufacturing world, there was only a 1% increase in purchase of plant and equipment. Again, that probably reflects a little bit of uncertainty in that sector where we stand with Brexit. But as you can see, overall, a really strong performance by the sector. So if you've got some assets that you're thinking of purchasing and you want to talk through the various options, by all means, just drop us an email, info@businessloanservices.co.uk, and we'll talk you through those options. Well, that's it for another bulletin. Thanks very much for being with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So that's it. In the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week. Look forward to being with you next time.